going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. A little bit of a different one today. If you remember back to probably about the start of the year when we did a video with Car Aid and their 1000 horsepower 3.2 litre drag Laurel. Well, today we've come down to Ruapuna for round one of the drag season. And yeah, we've got Brendan and his Car Aid sick Laurel here. So yeah, we're gonna do just a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. I've got a media shirt on today, so I'm gonna be able to get onto the start line. And yeah, no, it should be a pretty sick day. There's quite a lot of V8s here, so it's pretty much the lone RB. It's quite interesting. I've never seen a chute get packed before.
You already know that anyway.
So is that a certain speed where you have to have a chute?
Yeah, I think 150.
Oh shit,
sorry mate. Good. About 150, yeah, you got to start running a chute.
Is that mile an hour? That's
yeah.
So that's in K's probably like 240.
Why don't we go left, right, top, bottom, or either or.
Wonderbar.
That's an ugly chute packing, but it should work.
This driver's briefing is all done. Hopefully their track starts up soon, but we're gonna do a little walk around of some of the cars here. Mainly V8s, but should be some cool shit.
I'm cool shit.
Stang, hopefully it doesn't hurt any crowds. Well, we're gonna walk back over to the pits because Brenda's mate's starting up his car. These things are raced by kids.
I can't see an adult trying to fit into one of those. I mean, I could because I look like a kid.
I think this is the billet block.
Hey.
Yep. Billet block, 3.2 litre RB, GDR. Apparently this thing is like nuts.
That is moist.
Do you know what that is?
That?
That there.
Is it a... not even going to try.
It's a fuel pump.
Oh.
It's a mechanical
I see,
fuel
I wouldn't
pump.
have guessed that. I would have... What I thought in my head was maybe a sensor, but I looked at that, I was like, that's not a sensor.
Yeah. Just testing your knowledge. You failed.
I did fail. I was disappointed.
T-bucket. I remember going for a ride in something like that when I was like probably 5 or 6 years old, and it was so cool. Like, I thought I was the coolest like kid riding around shotgun and something like that. There's even a bunch of drag bikes out here. I actually love drag cars and V8s and stuff like that. Just never really come to stuff like this, so it's quite cool to like come out here. I feel like a kid in a candy store. V8s just sound so cool. I know a lot of you guys that watch my channel aren't fans of V8s, but V8s are like the first cars I like really liked when I was a little one. How does it go?
They hurt my knees.
It's not the only thing that hurts your knees. This thing is pretty rad. This was idling and warming up when we came in. This thing was so loud, eh?
Yeah.
You don't see too many of these things in New Zealand.
Definitely bigger than mine.
See how they have like all like plastic or fiberglass like front ends?
Yeah. The lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's cool. V8s. V8s everywhere. How does it go?
Boom, boom. I could have just said that with a bit more chest, but I don't have a lot of chest, so that's why it came out like boom.
Brendan's class is up next. He's in line. We'll set a couple of cameras up on the inside. First pass down, thoughts on it?
A bit rusty and just getting the hang of it all again. The car felt pretty good, just had a bit of a miss and whatnot, so
Yep.
I'm sure Phil will figure that out and we're good for another go.
What PSI are you putting these to?
8.
8.
Yeah. Started at 8 and ideally I want to get some video from the side of the car and just look at how the tyres crushing, probably shock settings and tyre pressures to minimise it crushing into the ground too hard, but we also want to whack the tyre a little bit for a bit of bite as well.
What's the lowest that you sort of run these at?
We have been down at 6
Yep.
on a track that's not so good, just to try and get a bit more bite.
Yeah. Brendan's about to go up for his second run. They actually had the boost lines around the wrong way, so it was free boosting. That's what the cut was. It's all sorted now, so yeah, hopefully the second run goes a little bit better for him. So you're just checking some things?
Yeah, just feels like we're just lacking drive, so it could be a converter issue or maybe some bands or something in the transmission. I don't know too much about transits, but
Yeah.
I suppose one way to find out.
So that second pass looked a lot better, but you're still
Yeah.
not quite where you want to be?
Yeah, like that was only a 9.6 at 125 mile an hour, which is well down on sort of where we normally are, and we've changed diff ratio, so to bring the revs down, because we were doing 9.6 over the line, and that run there we were basically doing 9 grand, so I think it tells us that we're definitely slipping in the trans.
Yeah.
So just checking the fluid level before we start, just go through the basics first and see if it's something we can sort out here.
Sweet. And you've got you got one more qualifying run, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I've been a bit average on trying to cut a good light, so ideally want to get this sorted and get out for another qualifying and get a better reaction time on the lights.
Yeah. Sweet. And then after qualifying, is it elimination?
It's
after
eliminations from there, yeah. So if that's it, where you pick your dial in time, put it on the window and try and run the closest to that, cut a good light, and you should go through to the next round until there's no one left. I've got a 9 mil.
Big blanket around the trans in case it blows up. It's a scatter blanket to stop the metal from going everywhere.
Did that tray just have to come off to see if it was leaking anything?
Yeah, see if there's any oil out the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It just crossed the whole. Yeah, good.
Oh.
Oh, you got a spillage. Right, beers. Into the beers. Can we get Chuck Van on speed dial? Oh, it's been. Well, it's fuck it. Had a good run out of it. The oil does smell a bit like not burnt cooked, but like smell that. A little bit. I wouldn't say that was real bad though. They normally say it smells like burnt toast. And it smells like transient to me.
Oh, so unfortunately, it's pretty much the day done.
Yep, it's sort of day done before we even started, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Just found that we've got no line pressure for reverse, which sort of works like a hydraulic clutch on a van sort of thing that gives you drive. So
Yep.
it means we'd have no trans brake, and obviously something's not right in there. So we're going to call it quits for the day. And
Yeah. So the last run, it was slipping most of the way down the track.
yeah, that's probably explains why the low mile an hour and the hitting the rev limiter.
Yeah. So that was a 9.6 pass, but you were saying on a previous setup, you guys use low 8s really is what this car's
Yeah.
capable of.
In the past,
Yeah.
like we're definitely into the 8s, so we definitely do turbo and everything else like that, so it was always going to be a bit hit and miss and just figuring things out, but we didn't realise that we'd have this issue, so
Yeah. Take it out, rebuild it.
yeah. So we have to point the bits and see what we can find.
Sweet. Yeah, so we'll definitely come down to another one of these drag rounds, and hopefully that one goes a bit better.
Yeah, hopefully we'll actually have something a bit more successful to
Yeah.
for you.
Ah, sweet. Oh, cheers for anyway.
Cool.